belongs here in Iowa, so that kids don't have crushing debt burdens when they get out of school, so that we have a decent health care system, so that elementary schools and high schools can be built, Thirdly, health care. Senator Dane supported President Bush's veto of the children's health insurance initiative. Not much money. We could have re-authorized that, but they wouldn't do it. Barack Obama has a plan to cover every American. Every other industrialized democracy in the entire world has a health insurance plan that covers other people. John McCain called that socialized medicine. Anybody here over 55? They have socialized medicine. It's called Medicare. We put it in 1964 without a single vote. If we cover everybody over 65 in this country, why can't we cover everybody under 65 in this country? Especially your age group. You're about to enter a world, once you leave St Ambrose, where you're going to be in one job, then you may be in another job, then you may go back to graduate school, you may work part-time, you may work for yourself, you may get a job with a small business person that can't have health insurance. Why can't we just have a health care system where you have health insurance and you don't have to worry about it? We can, if every other country can do that, we can do that. And it's just not a, it's not just a moral imperative, and the Democrats want to say this is a moral imperative, because we're kind of do-gooders and all that. I think that's not. This is a jobs imperative. We're losing jobs not just to China, we're losing jobs to Canada. Because in Canada, you can run a business without having to worry about one of your major cost items having to go up 3 times the day rate of inflation every year. We're losing our auto workers' jobs in Canada because they have a system that covers everybody and we don't. And the automobile companies have to pay for that and the workers have to pay for it. Contract time. We can do better than that. There's no reason not to do it. Barack Obama has a very good plan too. His plan basically says that he's going to help people who don't have health insurance get it. And then if you have health insurance, you can keep what you have without any change if that's what you want. Or you can change over to a new system. So what we're going to do is essentially change to a new system where everybody's covered at the pace at which the American people are comfortable. So they're going to decide when they want their coverage to change. And they're going to have coverage when they need it. They're going to have to pay something for coverage. And we'll help them pay for it. But we need a new system. We can have a new system. And we can do that carefully and slowly without moving anybody off the system that they like today. A lot of people do like their health care coverage. They don't have to look at it. Now, when we talk about, those are the 3 issues that the government can vote on in this election, especially the economy. But there are some bigger issues for the student patriotism here. The first we talked about is healing the country and bringing America together. This country has been divided in the last 30 years by hateful, bitter, ugly politics, singling out different groups of Americans, pointing the finger at them and getting folks angry at them, and that's the reason we should go out and vote for the Republican. That is a great election technique. And it also is 100% correlated with the destruction of the country that she seems to believe in. One of the reasons that I'm voting for Barack Obama is because he's trying to bring America together. Barack Obama is reaching out to evangelical Christians. People of my generation kind of raise their eyebrows when they hear about that, and they think about Pat Roberts and Terry Falwell. Evangelical Christians are also in the middle of this huge generational change. If you're an evangelical Christian, you're under 35 years old, the top 3 things that you care about statistically are 1, poverty, 2, climate change, and 3, dark poor. Those are core Democratic Party issues. Why shouldn't we reach out and work with people who agree with us on some issues? The idea that you have to agree with us on everything in order to get anything done is crazy. We can disagree on some things, but let us work together on the things that we do agree on to fundamentally change America and the world. So, one of the things that I really liked about Barack is reaching out in the name of this younger generation to bring people together, to heal America. We can only be strong if we're all together. There really are not Republicans and Democrats, or red state and blue state people, or even Christians and Jews and Muslims. They're just Americans. So they restore American moral authority around the rest of the world. You know, the Republicans made fun of us for being community organizers, and they made fun of us, not fun of Iraq, but fun of Europe. They made fun of a presidential nominee going to Europe and getting 200,000 Europeans to wave an American flag. When was the last time any American president would go to Europe? Obviously, everybody likes to be liked, so that's nice. We have people in Iowa, in the Quad Cities, making things that we sell to other countries. You know that in your own personal life, you're not so inclined to buy things from people you don't like. If we want jobs in Iowa, we've got to be able to export what we make to other countries. And if we want to do that, one of the things that's important to us is to have a president that people around the rest of the world respect and have a country that is respected. And I think Barack Obama has already shown that he can get the respect of other countries, because you don't get the respect of other people or other countries by demanding it. You get the respect of other people and other countries by earning it. Barack has said that he believes that Americans should be tortured. Now, one of the most disappointing things to me about Senator McCain, you know, I really respected Senator McCain in 2000, but I don't think Senator McCain in 2000 was vote for Senator McCain in 2008. I don't. He himself was tortured for prisoner of war in North Vietnamese prisons. He did not have the political backbone to stand up to George Bush's veto of the anti-war bill he passed in the Senate and the House in 2006. Even as a victim of that torture. Let me tell you why it's important not to torture. Look, as individual Americans, we like to do a lot of bad things to terrorists who killed 3,000 of our people some years ago in New York and Washington. Because we're individual human beings, and individual human beings, whether you're American or African or European or Asian or whatever you are, and we all feel the same, and we all have the capacity for revenge. But this is a very special country. Our country. It really is the greatest country on the face of the earth. I don't think it's the greatest country on the face of the earth because individual Americans are better than individual Africans or Latin Americans or Asians or Europeans. I don't think we are. We're human beings like everybody else, and we have the same good parts and bad parts of everybody else. The reason this country is so extraordinarily special, is because in our Constitution and in the Declaration of Independence, we built a society, we set up a society so that we would always be able to best in us. That we would always hope for the best in human nature. And that we built our society and our social compacts so that we would minimize the bad parts of human nature. So if you look at the founding documents of our country and how we have tried to live, not perfectly, we've made mistakes for sure, but everybody does, and every country does. But if you look at what it took to found us and what we believed in, we aspired to hope, freedom, opportunity, human dignity, and human rights. That is the founding core of America. And it's a message